your boy, Fresh Cut Kid, back at it. Also known as Royalty. You can also call me Christian. Either works for me. You guys already know I'm back with another artist review today. Today we have a dude that goes by the name of Melo Makes music. When I first discovered the dude, it was a time when when I had realized what I wanted to do, platform wise. I wanted to make a platform for small artists and decided I wanted to start with YouTube. So I have the most extensive notes on him, which are going to help for the blog post. So today is going to be kind of like a 10-minute video roughly on, how I feel about his music. So yeah, Melo is based out of the south side of Chicago. He is an independent artist that has his own label, Melo Makes Music LLC. He first caught my attention with his 2 tracks that were high up on the list because they had just come out. One being Ever Since and second being High Vibrations. Now I want to start with Ever Since because the thumbnail might be a little controversial and I later discovered why it was a thumbnail. So the thumbnail has him in a whole bunch of different styled up faces and hair. And I found out through an article that it's because he wants people to let go of the normal, quote unquote, normal gender binary. Now, while I don't necessarily agree with that or letting go of the gender binary, I do believe that you should let anybody express themselves and be who they want to be. So if that's you, that's perfectly okay. I'm not going to judge you on that. But what I will say is his idea behind it is if it's to try and spread the message of empowerment, like if you want to do it, if it enhances the performance, if it makes you feel good, then do it. And I can respect that. I can definitely respect that. Now, it's not my favorite of his songs, Ever Since, but it's definitely a cool vibe. And it's one of 2 songs, the other one being High Vibrations, off his upcoming EP called Odyssey Fun World. Now, High Vibrations is definitely the better of the 2, in my opinion. It's floating around 450-ish thousand listens on SoundCloud alone. And I thought it was a great intro, catchy, clever wordplay, and excuse me, his vocals feel like ear candy, and that's something that I've said personally plenty of times. Like, good music nowadays really only has to be good ear candy, and it's good music for not just that aspect, but that's definitely an important part for being catchy. And you can kind of get a Travis Scott type of vibe to it, and it definitely has the ability to be a huge hit. If it was to hit mainstream, it would be a little late, I think, but it would still be pretty solid. It was also a little fun fact. It was also used by the NBA for some recaps relatively recently. And that's pretty cool. I think if I was him or if I was a smaller artist, I would definitely appreciate that and, obviously promote the crap out of it, which he did on Twitter. And that's fine. So his most recent EP is the Hold Your Tongue EP, like I've said. There's 10 tracks on it. And it shows a pretty decent diversity. I would say it's very heavily rock influenced, and that's fine because he's influenced by rock as an artist. In one of the interviews that I have discovered, Nirvana played a very key role in this because his mother used to always play Nirvana. I like Nirvana a lot, so I understand. So it's not for everybody, but it's definitely cool. It shows that he's a great singer, songwriter, producer, and, great at just crafting a really good melody, hook, and or chorus. I also hear a lot of like Lil Uzi and Travis Scott type of vocals on a lot of these songs, and that's fine. I appreciate that as well. It shows, an appreciation for those 2 artists. Yeah, but it's not his focus, and that's not really a part of his sound all the way. He's got a good voice for auto tuning, which is also important. And so spotlight tracks that I want to talk about are definitely going to be the 2 that came out this year, Ever Since and High Vibrations. They're probably some of his best songs. If I had to add something from the EP to either take away Ever Since or add it, it's probably going to be Edge. And that's because the hook and chorus are definitely like extremely catchy. And a lot of people might vibe out with the kind of 80s feel to the sample, and that's pretty cool. Noteworthy songs are going to be anything else off of Hold Your Tongue EP, because it's not going to be for everybody, but they might be what makes you want to listen to more, because they're either A, different, or B, do what I said in the So Lonely video. They're going to, induce a head bob and make you want to jam out. Yeah, so, I'd give this guy a listen. He's definitely on the come up. He's pretty well known as far as I'm able to tell in Chicago, but outside of Chicago, he's not really well known, and I think he deserves it, and or will definitely have a very successful end of 2019, maybe moving into 2020. He can definitely blow up at any moment. I think he just needs one song that might just break him through to the radio, and after that it can be a wrap for somebody. It really can. You can just keep going through the opportunities, and yeah, that's gonna be everything, guys. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I would definitely appreciate it. If you guys have any artists that you think I should listen to, comment down below, DM me on any of my social media accounts. So if you guys want to check out any of the upcoming reviews or the music from the upcoming reviews, I would definitely use my SoundCloud playlist, because it's definitely the best one. I'm going to link everything from Melo Makes music down below. And if you guys have any questions, concerns, want to recommend anything, like I said, down below is the best place, or on any of my social media accounts. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Later.